I'm Jack, the director of Kandersteg International Scout Centre, and welcome to the kickoff of KISK's Centenary. Hi everybody, thank you for joining us today for what's shaping up to be a really exciting time for Kandersteg International Scout Centre and the world organisation of the scouting movement. It's a pleasure to have you with us. We've heard there are nearly 80 people taking part live so far and still increasing, so we're really pleased to be able to share this launch of the Centenary with you today. In just 2 years, in 2023, Kandersteg International Scout Centre, or KISK as we're known, will be celebrating our centenary. 100 years of bringing young people together worldwide. I'm Jack, the director of KISK, and today I'm joined by my good friend Daniela from Switzerland, one of our volunteers, or Pinkies as we're known, to talk a little about the KISK centenary in 2023.
Well, thank you, Jack, for this fantastic introduction. And thank you to everyone joining us today to help kick off the road to KISK Centenary celebration. To get us started, we're curious to see where everyone is joining us from. So if you'd like to participate, please drop in the chat with which country you're joining us from. Now, Jack, could you tell us a little bit about the history behind KISK's founding?
Absolutely. You'll see through the window the chalet behind us. On the 7th of August, 1920, that's 101 years ago from today, Baden-Powell stood up at the closing ceremony of the first World Scout Jamboree to make one of the most important speeches of his life. This speech came just 2 years after the world was recovering from the devastations of the First World War, where some of the scouts at the original Brownsea Island camp were victims of the conflict. The World Scout Jamboree brought together young people from around the world and illustrated that a different world of international friendship through young people was possible. At the World Scout Jamboree, Baden-Powell called upon scouts from around the world to establish a worldwide scouting movement so that we may help to develop the peace and happiness in the world and goodwill among men, as he was famous for saying. After the World Scout Jamboree, the Chief Scout of Switzerland, Walter von Bonstetten, returned home inspired and in search of a beautiful place where the dream of a permanent mini jamboree could be brought to life. He found a derelict chalet on the banks of the River Kander just behind me. And in 1923, the chalet was purchased and Kandersteg International Scout Centre began.
Wow, what a remarkable story. Now that we know the story behind how KISK was founded, let's move forward in time. Can you tell us about what makes KISK so special and the theme for KISK Centenary?
Definitely. And KISK is a magical place. It brings together young people from different nationalities, diverse cultures and backgrounds to experience high adventure, international friendship, to inspire each other and to create a better world. In a world faced with critical challenges, KISK shows what is possible when young people live and work together without borders. This ranges from the young international volunteer staff that are empowered to operate the centre to the guests from around the world who visit to have fun, to learn together, to shape their scouting experiences and to build a peaceful future. Over 1 million scouts and guides have visited KISK since its foundation and have lived its values on their return home to make their world a little better than they found it. The centenary of KISK will offer an opportunity for all of us to celebrate the achievements, to secure its future and share its vision. And as such, our theme for KISK 2023 is 100 years of inspiring people to create a better world. In 2023, we'll be celebrating the centenary of KISK and 100 years of its history, which is amazing. Through a series of different events and activities, we'll be bringing young people from around the world together here in peace in Kandersteg.
Such an inspirational story, Jack. Baden-Powell's dream of a global family is one that I believe resonates with us all. For those of you in the audience, if you would like to share in the comments how you've been keeping Baden-Powell's vision for a worldwide scouting movement alive, that would be fantastic. To touch on the last point you mentioned, Jack, what events and activities can we expect to participate in a part of KISK Centenary?
Absolutely. In the months leading up to 2023, there'll be a mix of virtual and in-person program to prepare for the celebrations of the KISK Centenary. To give a brief rundown of the calendar, for those participating in the World Scout Conference and the World Scout Youth Forum later in August, we'll be hosting a virtual information booth for everyone interested, and we'll also be a part of Jyoti Jota, Jamboree on the Air and Jamboree on the Internet in October. After that, our centenary celebrations continue just before midnight, December 2022 on New Year's Eve, with a parade from the village of Kandersteg back up to the Scout Centre, with everyone staying here, involving staff, guests, and all of the village inhabitants. February 2023 will see a whole month of online virtual activities, celebrations to mark the founding of KISK on the 12th of February 1923. Our goal is to bring together young people from as many national scout organisations and associations as possible to share in the history and the magic of Kandersteg and to learn from each other and, of course, to be inspired to create a better world. Then in May, we'll be hosting a special Members Weekend, and come summer 2023, Kander 100 will be the highlight, the moment of the centenary celebrations in the middle of the summer, a mini jamboree experience bringing together scouts from 100 different countries at KISK together for 10 days of high adventure, international friendship. And although our world faces critical challenges, Kander 100 will show the world what is possible when young people live and work together without borders. To add to the excitement, Kander 100 will be connected to the World Scout Jamboree in Korea through joint activities which will be going on at the same time. Our centenary celebrations will close at the end of the year, also on New Year's Eve, but this time 2023, with members, guests, staff looking back on a year of celebrations and activities, and sharing and living their values when they get back to their countries. So an exciting year in 2023 and even more exciting things coming up to it.
Sounds like there are exciting times ahead. So let's get a bit more action here in the chat. Tell us in the chat which event or which events you're looking most forward to. Jack, for my last question, how can I help support KISK in celebrating a centenary?
Good question. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you about which events you're most excited to be attending, which ones you're already looking forward to. But to answer your question, how can you help celebrating KISK and the centenary? There are multiple ways which you can help. One of the most obvious being to come and take part with us directly. As I've said before, you can come in person here to Kandersteg and experience the magic of the permanent mini jamboree, or you can experience it remotely through a program such as this online webcast or the February events in 2023. You can also support the centre by donating to KISK using the link www.kisk.ch/support us, and we'll put that link right now in the chat. As a non-profit organisation, we rely on the kindness and generosity of our donors and our member community to help keep Baden-Powell's dream alive. So any amount that you can provide will make a tremendous difference for young people worldwide. Lastly, you can get involved by becoming a member of the KISK Association. As a member, you receive regular updates on what's happening here at the centre. You get the opportunity to vote and stand for election at the General Assembly, taking part in the big decisions of the World Scout Centre. You get free overnights per year that you can spend, so you can stay here at the centre, and you get extra access to exclusive members merchandise such as this polo and our special members necker. Woo! The link to become a member is www.kisk.ch/membership, and we'll post that link right below now as well. Membership prices are tiered, so it's good for you to know if you're a young person under 25 years old, for example, membership prices are only 25 Swiss francs per year. Individual membership is 50 francs annually, and life membership is a one-off payment of 1,500 Swiss francs. By becoming a member of the KISK Association, you're also helping us achieve our vision of creating a better world, sustainability and peace through international scouting.
Well, Jack, sign me up. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. And thank you to everyone watching for joining us to help us kick off the road to KISK Centenary celebration. As a final farewell question, please drop in the chat which event you're planning to attend to help celebrate Kandersteg International Scout Centre Centenary, whether it be Kander 100 in 2023 or the World Scout Conference and Youth Forum in a few weeks.
Fantastic. Now, we know that we've had some people from around the world joining us today. We can see there are people from Australia, from Bhutan, from the Netherlands, from China, from the UK. So it's great to have you joining us as part of our initial celebrations launching. We're so excited to begin and share everything with you that we've been working up to. So if you'd like to stay up to date on all things to do with the World Scout Centre and Kandersteg, please follow us on our social media accounts. You can join us on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter and YouTube. You can subscribe to our newsletter, which you find on our website, and you'll get regular updates. And keep checking both the KISK website and our special Centenary website we've just launched, which is www.2023.kisk.ch. Again, the link will be below, and you'll be able to find the link to the 2023 website on the homepage of the KISK website at the top. It's been great to have you joining and taking part with us. We can't wait to see you here in Kandersteg. We've really enjoyed seeing all of your comments in the chat, and thank you for getting involved and sharing messages with us today. We'd love to see you continuing to post, to check out the website, to see you here in 2023. And we thank you for being with us for our initial web launch.
Thank you.